Good evening and welcome to the Diadem Pickleball Complex. My name is Nick Irwin. Joined along by me is Jacob Maulding tonight for our Season 2 Oklahoma Premier Pickleball League Championship. Jacob, how are we feeling tonight?
Hey, I'm excited to see some championship-style pickleball tonight. It's going to be really exciting.
We are very, very excited to present this, all presented by Elare Pickleball. And so for tonight, we have a lot of things on tap. We have a nice schedule. So right now, we just went live, and we're going to kind of talk about what's happening next, but because we have a little bit of time before we get into our first matchup for the championship. First off, we're going to kind of do a little bit of an owner's showcase match here going on. We have multiple sponsors here that have been kind of, the cornerstone for this amazing, league, because it's only Season 2, and we brought a lot of great pickleball to you. So we're going to have different types of coaches and a lot of different types of owners out here playing. And so we're going to be excited to present to you kind of what this first matchup is. I was told that it's going to be a game to 11, so regular scoring. It's going to be popcorn style. So if you miss a shot, then you're out. So if you miss a third shot drop, which I do a lot, I would have to take a seat on the bench for a little bit. So I believe what we're going to have out right now, we're going to have lots of different angles for this matchup, but we'll take a quick break as we talk to Miss Jenna.
This started about 2 years ago on a whim and said, worst case, it's basically a competitive beer league, right? We'll play some good pickleball, maybe have our friends come watch, drink some beer afterwards, have a good time. And it's turned into this amazing event for the whole community. The mission statement was to create a competitive pickleball league in Oklahoma and help develop pro and aspiring pro players. So if we can support them through local matches, local leagues, and then on top of that, piggyback and help local businesses. So really just promoting Oklahoma pickleball, right? Growing the viewership of the sport, growing the excitement of it, and if it helps someone else succeed in their goals, that's great. The whole idea was to promote local businesses through pickleball, while also helping to promote aspiring pro or pro players. So for them to use this as a stepping stone to potentially go full-time pro and play on the national stage. Pretty much have 6 teams, 4 players on each, 2 men and 2 women. And we play 4 matches total, so 1 men's doubles, 1 women's doubles, and 2 mixed. If they split 2-2, we go to something called an Oklahoma Showdown, which is a singles match, rally scoring, and then winner takes all. And we have a regular season, and then at the end we'll have seeds. Everyone makes playoffs. The top 2 teams get byes, and then we'll have quarters, semis, and finals for the championship. We had a combine where both in Tulsa at Diadem and at the Greens in Oklahoma City, all the players interested in participating in the draft played, came out, got to showcase their skill, and then we actually had a live draft, think NFL draft, where the team owners and team captains, who was the first player selected by each team owner, got to basically draft their team. Because of the OPPL, we've had multiple pickleball businesses and non-pickleball businesses start to invest in the players and in the sport, which is a great thing to see, and it's going to help improve not just the game in Oklahoma, but also for these players. It was really important to connect with the community, right? That was one of the things, not just grow it on the players' side, but grow it from the viewership, right? As we know, pickleball is the fastest growing sport in America. So for us, we have an Instagram, we have a Facebook, and we actually have a YouTube live channel where people all across the country can watch us play. And so that was a huge step in Season 1. And then now with Season 2, we've actually partnered with Elare. And so they've helped us basically take this very simple live stream into a full-blown broadcast where people can watch. There's scoring, we have commentators, and it's really engaging for the public. What I love about pickleball is it's a unique sport where no matter what level you play, you can relate to the players on the court. And that's really what we want to do, is we want people of all levels, or maybe someone that's totally new to pickleball, to enjoy watching it, whether they come live and come here to Diadem or to the Greens, or they can enjoy on Tuesday nights. They say, hey, I'm tuning in, I'm watching the OPPL, I have my favorite players, I can't wait to see what the matchups look like, and that's their Tuesday night activity. First, a huge shout out to Prairie Ales. They were like the first facility that allowed us to come in and start it. And then beyond that, the key players was myself, Caden Fry helped a ton with the social media, Chase Holderman, Chris Hayworth, and then Matt Malden were really kind of the integral players and people that helped us start this up. And then really I'd say Matt Malden's kind of like my number 2 now. So he's a great resource to have in Tulsa since I'm based in Oklahoma City. But it was really, roots up, right? We started this with pretty much no sponsorships, no money, all kind of our time invested in this to make it great. And it's been a success.
Some really interesting stuff there from Jenna. She was talking about how we can kind of build from the ground up here. Now, we're only our second season here for the Oklahoma Premier Pickleball League, but we can already see with a broadcast like this and all these different sponsors, we have some ton of excitement moving forward. But we want to kind of talk about, while this match is going on, we want to talk about this Thrive Smoke paddle. So with this Thrive Smoke paddle, we're going to be giving this paddle away at the end of the night. So as Jacob is demonstrating his ability, or his lack thereof, of hitting a shot of his overheads, we're going to be giving this away at the end of the broadcast. So make sure that you stay here, because we will be giving this Thrive Smoke paddle away at the end of the broadcast. So we're obviously going to have this matchup. We're going to have some interviews with kind of the owners. And then after that, that's when we're going to get started. And that's when we're going to have the women's matchup first. Then we'll go into men's and then into mixed. So after we have those, we're then going to present the championship. And that's when we're going to be able to give away that Thrive Smoke paddle. So let's move on to a little bit quick word from Thrive. So we will be giving away a Smoke Thrive paddle away. As you can see, that was a very, very important thing. And as we move on, we want to kind of highlight the boss man, Jenna, as she has been bringing us just a tremendous support here from season 1 into season 2 of the Oklahoma Premier Pickleball League. She's kind of our MC tonight as we have this owners match going on so far. But she has been so pivotal in building this league and moving on to season 3. Honestly, the sky's the limit, right, Jacob?
Yeah, I mean, she's put in so much work into this. I mean, this thing is, it's really incredible what she's done. She's a huge proponent of Oklahoma pickleball. And just to have somebody in the state doing what she's doing, it's very nice to have. And to be able to showcase the types of players we have in Oklahoma, and to have Elare doing these broadcasts, these professional broadcasts, is very, very special.
So as you can see, the trophy tonight that we will be giving away between the two teams. We'll get into more of what teams we have moving forward in just a little bit. This is the graphic for our bracket so far. So obviously we started off with quarterfinals, and in the quarterfinals, those were kind of the bottom 4 of the table. The top 2 teams were the Oklahoma City Smashers and PB-Tulsa at the 1 and 2 seed. And as you can see, both of those teams had a semifinals immediate advance, and then they won, so they're straight into the finals. So, Jacob, it kind of tells you having that 1st and 2nd seed was very beneficial.
I mean, just like in any tournament, getting that first bye, being able to rest, being able to having to play one less match, huge.
What you can also kind of argue and say, the more games that you play, the hotter you are. It was very interesting to see that both the 1 and the 2 teams were able to kind of handle business and punch their ticket into the finals. But as we are kind of watching this owners match led by Jenna, we kind of want to as well highlight the different types of companies that we kind of had for the sponsorship here. So for the Oklahoma City Smashers, they were the main sponsors for that team. And obviously they found a lot of success this season. And the Oklahoma City Smashers are sponsored by OKC Food Tours, and their sponsors are Nabil and Serena. And so you're going to be seeing them in the kind of light blue shirts. As you can see, Serena on that far left side. Nabil is kind of the CEO as well. And so he is going to be kind of swapping in and out of this match, as there was a really good point there. But as well as Oklahoma City Smashers, you had the Riot Dogs of Highwater Aesthetics, sponsored by Amanda. You had Mo and Will for the T-Town Titans by Lukey Grips and resident teaching pro Will, Pickleball Will, we know Pickleball Will. As well as the T-Town Tulsa Raiders. The Raiders were sponsored for the $5 Gold Diggers, and they're sponsored by our very own Rob. And lastly, for the Tulsa Twisters, they were sponsored by Eric Bunch and LR Pickleball. So a lot of great sponsors, all led by Jenna, getting those sponsors and producing a broadcast like this and facilitating that. We couldn't be more thankful.
Have you ever been to a $5 Gold
I have. I love $5 Gold Diggers. My girlfriend and I go to the one in Bartlesville, and it was my first experience. I think it was like maybe date number 4, date number 5, and I was able to experience Gold Diggers, and what an experience. I wasn't able to find a truly amazing thing, but she found something, for like a bar of soap holder, and it was one of the best buys that she's ever had. So that was a very, very cool date. And so, Gold Diggers, what is your experience with that?
Well, I mean, you can find. I haven't found anything special yet, but I always hear about people finding
something amazing. Yes,
I think that's the marketing ploy. But I'm gonna need to talk with Rob after this. Maybe I can get him to get me a marketing
nice little
thing.
poll.
Give me a nice little pool so I can post it on Instagram for him.
So with all these different sponsors, we only have 5 for this season. That doesn't mean that's going to be the ceiling for next season. Maybe we can get some more for the upcoming seasons for season 3. And it looks like right now, Mo and Will are playing against Nabil and I believe Amanda. So Mo and Will kind of repping their own attire, but the Smashers and Amanda wearing their attire as well. Amanda's in the all black, Serena's in the blue, and then there's Eric Bunch checking in for LR Pickleball. 9-6-1 is what I'm hearing, so only 2 more points away. And then there's that nasty drop shot from Eric Bunch.
Drop shot.
Mo unable to get to that. Kind of
Mo getting burned on a ball once again, folks. We've seen that quite a lot.
Yeah,
this season.
He might not be in tonight's matchup, but doesn't show often.
It's nice to get a burn on Mo on cam, even when he's not.
Even when he's not supposed to be playing on this Oklahoma City Smashers versus PB-Tulsa matchup, he's still getting burned. But I believe we're a couple more points away. Another drop shot from Eric Bunch. That is just too good.
Just toying with him.
Just at the top of the kitchen. Nabil on the run, and then unable to get it. So we have Janine serving with Eric.
Oh, that was good.
Janine with the backhand into the net, and then now Mo checking in with Eric. So remember, this is when you make a mistake, you're going to have to take a seat on the bench. Now we might have a comeback here because it was advantage to the team on the far left. Now the far right team's hoping to make this comeback.
Yeah, and this is a tough matchup with Mo and Eric on the same side.
If you're just tuning in, reminder, this is just the Owners Showcase match. You haven't missed anything just yet. We're looking to be going live for the women's start match for the championship around 7 o'clock. So just want to make sure that you guys are in the know, that you haven't missed anything. We still got the championship moving up. And if you haven't made the decision, you can come on out to the Diadem Pickleball Complex here in Tulsa, Oklahoma. $10 a ticket for tonight gets you into a raffle. They have dinner here for us as well. Some really good tacos. You can smell it all the way through the place, and it smells absolutely amazing. So make sure you guys come on out here. And Eric Bunch with a really good rally with back-to-back drop shots on Will. And I believe that is going to be GG's. So well played for all the players and especially the owners who really put down, obviously, a really great season. Had a really good couple of teams out here and obviously led by such amazing owners and even better businesses. So maybe in the future for season 3, if you have a business, maybe you want to get a sponsorship out here, make to look for season 3. We'd love to add you. And if we can get more teams in Season 3, that would be probably the best case scenario. So you can get your hands on something like that for the Oklahoma Premier Pickleball League champions. I think we're going to be transitioning now into the interviews. It's going to be led by our very own Miss Jenna. She's going to be kind of interviewing different teams, different players, and different owners. And so we're going to transition to that right now.
All right, guys, welcome to Season 2 Championship of the OPPL. We are so excited to have you guys here and online. Thank you for joining us over the Thunder game. This will be much closer than that game because the Thunder are just going to wipe this other team out. We have a few interviews to start, and then we will get started with women's doubles immediately following. So first up, I'm going to grab Beal, if he is here, or Tom. Tom, perfect. Okay. So first up, we're going to do Tom. He's with PB-Tulsa. All right, Tom, tell us a little bit about yourself, your background, and your team sponsor.
Yeah, I'm Tom. I'm originally from Germany, and I came to the States to actually play soccer, and now I'm here and play some pickleball. And yeah, it's been pretty fun, and I got to know so many great people, especially my sponsor, and yeah.
And what has been your favorite part of the OPPL so far?
Definitely just representing Oklahoma. It's kind of home now, and yeah, it's just great to see so many faces, and yeah.
Well, we're happy you call it home. And final question, do you prefer men's doubles, mixed doubles, or singles?
I'd say mix, so I can play some dominant pickleball. I like that, so.
All right, we're excited to see that. Everyone give Tom a round of applause. He'll be playing for PB-Tulsa tonight. Up next, we have Nabil. Okay, we're gonna skip Nabil. He'll come back to him. Up next, we have Eric and Lily with the Twisters. So, we'll start with Lily. It's all right. Lily's representing. So Eric is the team owner of the Twisters, and Lily is one of the players on the Twisters. So Lily, tell us a little bit about yourself and your background.
Hi guys, I'm Lily. I used to play basketball, but now I only play pickleball, and I love it and love hanging out with you guys.
What has been your favorite moment of the OPPL this season? What have you enjoyed most about it?
I feel like our team was really encouraging and just a lot of fun, and James and I were down 0-9, and we came back to win, and after the match, he just gave me like a huge hug, and that was probably my favorite moment.
Nice. And correct me if I'm wrong, that match you also won in the tiebreak on your shot. That's awesome. That's awesome. Yes. All right, perfect. All right, next up we have the Riot Dogs with Amanda as the team owner. Amanda, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Hi, I'm Amanda. I'm an Oklahoma native. We own High Water Aesthetics. You've probably seen my partner in crime, Dawn, and I. We've been friends since we were 5. So we started High Water Aesthetics together. We have a branch in Edmond and a branch here in Tulsa for a bit, but mostly you can come see me in Edmond. I'm worth the drive. So.
And what was your favorite aspect of the OPPL this season?
I love everything about it. You guys know I'm here early helping set up, interacting with the athletes. I've loved getting to know our team, from everybody from the referees to the people that play at these facilities, and Janine and all the teams. It's really just been such a good community. I played a lot of sport life, and
then finally, you saw her out playing earlier. Amanda, what are your personal duper goals?
listen, I'm a solid 3. Like, there's no magic in my game right now. I'm working on it, Jenna, with the help of my coach, Jenna. We're working on that. Someday I'll get to play more than once a week, and then watch out, you know?
All right, guys. Thank you, Amanda. We're going to go to Eric. He had to cool off a little bit because he just crushed the owner showcase. So real quick, back to the Twisters. Eric, tell us about yourself and about your team sponsor.
Well, our sponsors are LR, which they do an amazing job. Everybody has watched the stream. That's thanks to them. They put in countless hours. And also Lukey Grips, you know, He does best grips in the world.
Awesome. Thanks, guys. I also want to give a shout out to Rob. He couldn't be here yet, but he was with the Tulsa Raiders and $5 Gold Diggers. So we were super excited to have their team. We have a few of their team members here tonight to cheer on the other members in the finals. Titans. We have Mo and Will, and I think Will's speaking. All right, so a little background here. This is Pickleball Will. He was one of the owners, if you didn't know, of the T-Town Titans. He was actually drafted by an opposing team. So what was that like, Will, playing against your co-owner?
Honestly, no big deal. Yeah, playing against Mo, easy money for the most part. But he did beat me in the last one. Yeah, it's just another opportunity for us to trash talk each other. So it was all fun and games,
Awesome, thank you. Thank you so much for being a part of it. And then I did want to give one final shout out to one of our favorite sponsors, the GOPB. So we have Vicky here with the GOPB. A huge thank you to them and their organization. So Vicky, if you want to talk to us a little bit about the GOPB, what it is and how someone can join.
Thanks. We really enjoyed this league. It's nice to see the rivalry between Tulsa and Oklahoma City. There's some great players. We've enjoyed watching those and hope you've enjoyed the league. I know GOPB is the Greater Oklahoma City Pickleball Club is really glad to be one of the sponsors. We were offered to be a sponsor, and it's something that we want to help pickleball throughout the state. And that's what our club is. We want to increase the players and the players that we can play pickleball. The Greater Oklahoma City Pickleball Club has been around since 2014. We were the first clubs that did any type of tournament in Oklahoma. And it's grown. I started playing in 2009, and some of y'all probably weren't even born at that time. I don't know. But it's a passion of mine. GOPB is not just one facility. It's the whole Greater Oklahoma City area. We've got probably 60-something outdoor courts and about that many indoor courts that you can play on. So if we've got players from Tulsa that have been in our club, and we wouldn't have the facilities if we didn't have the members to support us going and talk to those facilities to get to play. So we appreciate everybody that's playing pickleball, and we want more. So hopefully we can help you out next year too.
Awesome. Thank you, Vicky and the GOPB. All right, we are going to get to our coin toss, there we go. Coin toss, so I need a representative from each team. I need someone from the OKC Smashers, and I need someone, Eric's gonna do me a favor and grab someone from PB-Tulsa on the other court over there. That way.
Very important coin toss here, because this kind of decides which side you would like to prefer and if you would like to serve. So it's very, very important just to see who's going to win this start.
All right. We have a Canadian coin for those of you at home, because it's a woman on the front and I'm running this, so female. Heads is female is the queen, and then tails is the bear. OKC Smashers, you are the 1 seed. You get to call it in the air. It is the bear. It is tails. Would you like to react to mixed or react to the tiebreak? They will react to mixed. Would you like to serve, receive, or pick side? Side out. You're going to receive Bravo. Okay. All right.
So
PB-Tulsa will be
will serve.
receiving. OKC Smashers are going to react to the mixed. We're going to give the women's doubles here about 5 minutes to warm up, and then we will get this show started, guys.
Wonderful, wonderful kind of intro into the night. So we kind of want to remind you that at the end, towards the award ceremony, we will be giving away a Thrive smoke paddle at the end of this broadcast. So make sure that you stay tuned in. We will want to make sure that you are paying attention, because we would love to give away this Thrive smoke paddle to you. So here's a quick word from Thrive.
Yeah. One thing you gon' learn about me, ain't nobody putting word like me. Can't drip, can't sauce like me. Whipping it up, I'm a major key. I am the one, not the 2 or the 3. Get on my level if you wanna be. Better than ever, I got what I need. Pushing the limit, that's how it's gon' be. I promise I won't take it easy. It's only right that I come with that greasy. It's only right that I give him that pressure. Just watch, you don't have to believe me. I'ma do my thing. Watch me do my thing. I'ma do my thing. I did not come to play. I ain't got no limit, yeah, that's right. Yeah, I'm limitless. I ain't got no limit, yeah, that's right. Yeah, I'm limitless. They can't stop me now, yeah, that's right. Cause I'm limitless. It's my turn right now. Watch me work, yeah, I'm limitless. I ain't got no limit, yeah, that's right. Yeah, I'm limitless. I ain't got no limit, yeah, that's right. Yeah, I'm limitless. They can't stop me now, yeah, that's right. Cause I'm limitless. It's my turn right now. Watch me work, yeah, I'm limitless.
And welcome back to the Diadem Pickleball Complex. My name is Nick Irwin. Join along me is my broadcast partner, Jacob Maulding, as we are so excited to bring you Season 2 Oklahoma Premier Pickleball League Championship matches tonight, as the women's are going to be starting us off, and it's going to be the Oklahoma City Smashers versus PB-Tulsa. And so we kind of want to pose a question for the chat tonight as we start kind of this warm-up, because the women have about 5 minutes of warm-up. So our question for you guys tonight is, where are you watching this matchup from? If you're from the Tulsa 918, let us know. If you're on the outskirts of Tulsa, let us know. So make sure you're commenting in the chat kind of where you're watching it from. If you're watching from the 405 supporting the Smashers, or are you from the 918 supporting your PB Tulsa? So make sure you comment in the comment section right now, letting us know where you're from. But as we are going to have this opening matchup between the Oklahoma City Smashers and PB Tulsa, let's kind of introduce you to the teams out there right now. So you're going to be looking for the Smashers, the Oklahoma City Smashers. They're the girls with the white tops and the blue bottoms, so kind of like a darker blue. And that's going to be Alex Bowers on the left and Courtney Glynn on the right. And then for PB Tulsa, they have the green bottoms with the white tops, and that's going to be Emily Cessna. And they're playing with Alina Montanu, pardon me. And so for those two teams, we're going to change into men's doubles after this, and then we'll be transitioning into mixed. As we are just about to get underway, want to give a shout out to our referee, Shauna, as we want to thank her for all the countless hours that she's put in here refereeing the games in the Tulsa area, and then Miss Karen for the Oklahoma City area, as we're going to get time in for this match. Oklahoma City Smashers to serve from your left to your right. PB Tulsa will be receiving. Here we go. Let's play pickleball.
Let's get into it. What a great dink that was. That was right at her ankles.
Emily with the cross-court dink. A lot of top spin, so Courtney couldn't handle that very much.
Left it a little high there for her, and she took advantage, ripped it right down at her feet.
That's the thing. You see a lot of those times where you think one team might have the advantage or they're about to put the ball away, but in women's, they're able to just keep it going because they really trust that two-hand reset. That goes in. Wow. Goes right over the head of Alina, and Courtney Glenn gets a little bit of a nice little drop shot over the top.
She definitely meant to do that. That was incredible.
Really good drop there from Emily. She has a lot of top spin on that kind of forehand side, Emily does. So when Courtney is playing on that right-hand side, she's going to be kind of have to play that quick pick that you know all too well about.
Absolutely. Oh.
That might be a bag-o-meter for a friendly fire, as Alex gives a thumbs up, as she knew that that was a bag, but it was a friendly bag. That's the first time we've seen it for season 2.
Self-bag. Oh, wow.
Great pickup from Courtney.
Oh,
Alex
just long. You know, what's going to be really interesting is at the beginning of the OPPL season 2, the Smashers had a huge advantage because all 4 of them have great team chemistry because they're used to playing with each other. But as the season's gone on, PB-Tulsa has gotten used to playing with each other now too. So that advantage has kind of dwindled a little bit. So it'll be interesting to see how that kind of plays out.
Couldn't agree more with that. And as you were mentioning chemistry, a lob from Alina and Alex puts it into the net. So that chemistry of whose ball was it proved very fortunate. You know, he's getting worked on that right-hand side. Emily was really close to trying to get that reset down, but unable to, as Alex was able to get the put away there.
That's how you win points in pickleball. You just get it back over the net. Hopefully something happens. That was what Emily was trying to do there.
Really aggressive dings from Alex. But it's just wide. Yep, it was off that back right corner.
Yeah, Alex has got those. I mean, when you watch her on that backhand dink, she really pulls that paddle all the way up to her ear. I mean, she's really ripping it. Good put away by Emily there.
Yeah, it's one of those blocks that you don't need any top spin within it. You just really need a good block. And with the two-hand kind of stabilizer, she was able to get that as a put away there.
Yeah, just like a nice push. What an aggressive drop there.
Oh. Kind of like the first hand battles that we were able to see for the night, but it goes in favor of PB-Tulsa.
Yep, they couldn't decide who wanted that one. That was close to being an out ball there, I think.
It's that transition because both teams are stacking, so it's interesting to watch as stacking does play a factor. And when Courtney's trying to return that, she's obviously on the move, so maybe she's thinking about that just a little bit too much. High shot there. PB-Tulsa at the line now. Alex has these picks, but Emily's with a good put away. Keeping it going, that's the thing. You're just trying to make sure that momentum stays on your side, because if you slip up just a little bit and give them a chance to go to the line to dink, that's where you lose it. 6-1 start for PB-Tulsa, so the 9-1-8 dominating this first half. We will switch at 8 as always.
Yeah, I think we're gonna see a switch sides here, and if PB-Tulsa continues this run, we're gonna see a timeout pretty fast from Matt.
Short return, but still plays a short dink.
Oh,
there's
wow.
that block again from Emily.
Block there, wow.
It was a conventional shot, but it kind of snaps the wrist straight down.
That was crazy.
But 8-1 start for PB-Tulsa. Not the reaction that Oklahoma City Smashers were wanting to have in this first half. So we will do a side switch, and we will have a quick moment of kind of discussing some strategy here. But as the Oklahoma City Smashers are trying to cut this momentum in half, I've always seen statistically, ever since week 1, this has been a very important side change, because usually when there's a side change, that's when kind of the momentum is able to be withdrawn. So Smashers are still defending this momentum. PB-Tulsa is still on 1, so 8-1-1. They're going to have to break this with 2 side outs.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how the Smashers handle this. They played to Emily quite a bit that first stint, and Emily's been cooking. So, see, there we go again. She's tearing them apart right now. I'll be interested to see if they switch it up and start playing to Alina here in a second.
Ball didn't bounce too hot.
On the floor there. That's pickleball.
And with the momentum, how hot PB-Tulsa is running right now, Smashers will take anything. Alette, but it goes out. Did not touch Courtney Glenn on the way by. So 1-9-1. They finally get the side out here. We're going to 15, folks.
Emily's being super aggressive on these dinks. She's really hitting this top spin and pushing it really hard. And the backhand.
Stays clean. Well done there from Courtney Glenn. Able to keep these volleys
a little high. Bang. And there's another one.
And then stays out of the kitchen. 2-9-1.
Oh.
Alina with a big roar there because that was a very, very impressive shot. Had a lot of top spin. I believe Alex said it was going out, but it hits the baseline, so it's kind of tough to kind of play that. Big drop from Courtney.
Oh,
ring. Nobody home. Great poach there from Alex Bowers. Watch this in slow motion. Pops up from Alina. Top spin. Down the middle. Solves the riddle. Could have been one Courtney jumped over. Now
good eye.
A little overzealous there from Alina. Feeling kind of that momentum slowly start to change. This is a marathon, folks. This is the first half. 4-9-2.
There's another one.
I believe that's like a chemistry shot right there because Alex knew she was going to commit to that. Courtney knew to lay off, and so it didn't hinder any shots from Alex. A top spin from Emily. That's another backhand winner there from Alex Bowers. Now we're up to 6-9. When do you call the timeout if you're PB-Tulsa?
I don't know. I would if they tie it up here, I would be calling a timeout, though.
That's Coach Malden for you.
I might not be good at pickleball, but at least I know strategy.
Gets the lit there. That was a really, really good attempt there from Alex. Watch this let.
Come off the grip. Oh, man. What a shot. Hey, it still counts.
Yeah, I think it did come off her handle. That's how it just trickled over. But side out now for PB-Tulsa. Favorable let there for the Smashers. Good mix up there from Courtney Glenn. Those top spin dinks there from Emily, though, from PB-Tulsa is really aggressive. So for Courtney just to keep handling it to get the shot she really wants.
Yeah, you can't leave one slightly high to Courtney's backhand there. She's gonna crush that every time. And that ball wasn't even that high. I mean, that was still a pretty good shot, but Courtney's just so good with that two-hand backhand roll.
That ball's out from the drive from Emily. So we're going to have a side out here for the Smashers. 6-10 now. Courtney Glenn to serve. We'll have the men's just after this.
A little high.
Good finish there from Emily as it went just out of the reach of Courtney. Yep, and down the line. Just out of the reach of Emily as she tried to go for the two-hand backhand dink, but maybe that was a miscommunication there with Alina.
Yeah, her feet were very planted, and it was just out of the reach of her paddle. Oh, big swing.
Alex Bowers with the setup shot that caused Emily to pop it up. So now all that confidence that we saw in the first half for PB-Tulsa, it's now going to be slowly transitioning to the Smashers. Impressive volley there from Alex to get the reset. And that's another point from the Smashers. Just seems like every single point, Emily keeps it going, but Alex is there for the finish. Great quick pick there from Courtney. A little high now.
Oh, good hands. Oh, wow. Oh.
Emily had the backhand down the line, but pulls it too much. And so now PB-Tulsa will take this timeout.
Yeah. Is it tied up? Did they tie it up?
It is a tie-up.
Yeah, look at that.
10-10. Coach Malden with the perfect call there. But momentum now in favor of the Smashers. Smashers are on that second serve.
Yeah.
We are going to a best of 5 here. So this is a very important start to see kind of how we're going to transition into the men's matchup after this.
Definitely. Oh, yeah, we get to see the replay here. Watch Alex's face whenever she. Oh, this is the dead one. Yeah, that last one where she got kind of caught off guard. She looked as soon as Emily went to go put a paddle on it. She just looked up to the sky and
said, "Thank you, thank you." So 10-10 now on the 2. It's always interesting to see when there is going to be a timeout. The team that's serving, and it's typically on 2, if it's going to be a quick side out or the points are going to continue to roll. So PB-Tulsa looking to end this momentum right here. Great drop there from Alex.
Oh.
So the drop from Alex Bauer's third shot had so much topspin. Alina had to play the quick pick, and it just was too defensive.
Well, it just kicked so hard on her paddle, and she didn't really have much she could do with it. Wow, what a forehand.
Courtney Glenn's forehand goes to Emily's forehand.
I mean, she hit that like a full-on topspin, like baseline forehand up at the kitchen. That's how hard she hit that ball.
Momentum now fully in favor of the Oklahoma City Smashers. It's the 4:05 looking to close this first game out. Ball was out called from PB-Tulsa.
If she hit that, I'm putting the mic down and walking out of here.
That would have been back-to-back rollers down that front line. So PB-Tulsa gets the side out.
Oh,
and Emily puts it into the top of the tape. First serve into the net. So unforced errors here. Late nerves definitely playing a factor. Emily's aggressive dings. Courtney's having to take them out of the air off the let. But too vertical there from Alina.
They got the revenge on that one.
That was and on the side out too.
Oh man, that's tough.
The weight of that let was much bigger.
You hate to see it.
Courtney drives a little too high, and an overhead slam that goes to the baseline calls out game point number 1 for the Smashers. And Alex
what a comeback.
hits it off her foot.
Was it 1-8, I think?
It was a 1-9.
1-9. Wow,
comeback.
what a comeback.
So this is game point number 1. There's the forehand cross court from Courtney. And that's just too much.
Wow.
Game 1. Oklahoma City Smashers make a tremendous comeback. 10-15. Smashers take game 1. We're going to slowly transition into men's doubles in this next matchup. But Jacob, takes your breath away from that first game because a 1-9 comeback is just extremely, extremely impressive, especially on championship night.
That was incredible. I mean, Smashers just went on a 14-1 run. You know, if you got any NBA fans out there like that,
that's got to be
a 14-1 run is
insane to close out a game.
Insane.
To close out a game. So as we transition, looking for who's going to claim that championship trophy tonight, we're going to have men's doubles coming up in just a little bit as the men are going to practice a little bit to warm up. So for Oklahoma City Smashers, we're going to have Michael Moody and Matt Malden. And then they're going to be in the white tops and blue bottoms. Now for PB-Tulsa, that's going to be Tom Protzek and Josh Nix. But for that first game, obviously going in favor of the Oklahoma City Smashers after, honestly, just a demoralizing finish if you're looking at PB-Tulsa. So for the men, what are they trying to look for?
I mean, they got to get the confidence back. I mean, that was... that's a little demoralizing to start out a match like that. That's a tough way to go. So they got to, Josh and Tom, they got to look to get that confidence back and instill some, get some spirit back in the team, especially to the women, because they're probably not feeling the greatest right now. I know I wouldn't be.
Yeah. So as we transition to the men's matchup coming up, as you can kind of see the crowd tonight, a really good crowd for championship night here at the Diadem Pickleball Complex here in Tulsa, Oklahoma. We're glad that you're joining live, though, on Elare Pickleball YouTube. So we're so thankful. We are going to now transition to a little bit of giveaways. So we're going to be giving away some Diadem Pickleballs. So we have some Diadem Pickleballs to give away. We're going to see who's going to be going home with some pink Diadem Pickleballs. Let's see who's going to be going home with these.
Let's spin it.
Looks like we got Rachel Widows is going to be going home with some Diadem Pickleballs. So Rachel, these ones for you.
All right. Congratulations to Rachel.
We'll be doing more of those later into the night. And as always, we're going to be giving away we have another Diadem hat and some Diadem Pickleballs. So make sure that you guys are staying live for this. But I was seeing some of the comments now of seeing where we're watching from. So we're seeing some names. P. Hess is watching from Florida. Denise is watching from Broken Arrow. Garland is watching from Iowa. Go Malden.
Oh, Garland. What's up? What's up, Gar?
Oh, that's so awesome. But as always, that was our intro question. So if you just tuned in and now you're watching some really good pickleball, make sure you're commenting where you're watching tonight's broadcast, as we are live in Tulsa, Oklahoma at the Diadem Pickleball Complex. As the men get their warm-up wrapping up here in just a moment, we want to continue to highlight that both these teams, surprisingly enough, were the 1 and the 2 seed for the playoffs. So they were able to run with that momentum to just win one game and you're into the playoffs. So the 1 and 2 seed, the Smashers defeated the Riot Dogs 3-1 in that match in one of the semifinal brackets. And then PB-Tulsa in the other bracket defeated the T-Town Titans also 3-1. So both semifinalists and then able to move directly on to the finals. So just proves when you have this 6-team system, if you're the top 2, you can guarantee yourself into the finals by just one match win.
Yeah. All you got to do is handle business, and they definitely did. I mean, 3-1, 3-1. They proved that they deserved both those seeds. So this is going to be an incredible match right here.
And we got friends out there. You got a brother out there. So we obviously want this game to be as long as possible, honestly, because I want to have an Oklahoma showdown for the championship. So we'll finish up men's after this, and then we'll transition into mixed doubles. But as always, we got this couple points. This is the gnarly let from Alina. I think you called it. It was directly off her handle. So she was unable to get there, Alex Bowers. And I think that was the cross-court dink that went just wide.
Just wide.
Good hands there. And then Alex put away. And I think Alina or Emily was waiting for that shot to be a little bit more powerful, and this was unable to handle it. As referee Shauna lets us know that it's going to be 15 more seconds as they finish up the next couple of shots. I'm very, very excited to see this next matchup.
This is going to be some fireworks here. One of the things to look out for is Josh is a lefty, so we're going to get some stacking from PB-Tulsa on here, just the same way that we got some stacking on the women's. But stacking for the men is even more crucial, especially for these two guys. Their forehands are monsters, so this is going to be a good one.
So we are now looking at moving on to the second game. We're going to have the Oklahoma City Smashers in the white tops serving from your right to left to PB-Tulsa. Oklahoma City Smashers women won the first game. Here we go.
Good pick, Matt.
You'll especially see with the men able to incorporate those flicks. So those 4th and 6th shots are going to be much more aggressive from both teams. You have to hit a really good drop. And as we talk about a really good drop, that was an impressive drop there from Josh. And Michael Moody tried to play the quick pick, but unable to do it successfully.
Just out.
Michael Moody tried to go low to high kind of with that speed up. When you go low to high with that fast of speed, it goes a little too long. Point PB-Tulsa. Catches that sideline over there from that flick. So now second serve.
Got to keep Tom as far away from that kitchen line as possible. And that's what they're trying to do there.
And I believe Tom just picked up a new sponsorship within the last week. So congratulations to Tom, being a up-and-coming pro pickleball player, even when pickleball wasn't his main sport when he was in college, as he played for the local Tulsa Hurricanes D1 soccer club.
It's always impressive for dual sport athletes to, you know, like you said, he grew up soccer player. That was his sport, and he's able to just transition into pro pickleball like it's nothing. I mean, he's only been, a couple months.
Yeah, you see it from tennis to other sports with pickleball, but from soccer, that's a different type of hand-eye coordination. As a good drive there from Matt gets Oklahoma City Smashers on the board, 1-4.
Just a little high.
There's an impressive drop there from Michael Moody to at least get that drop to go to Tom's backhand, because he had to let that ball hit the ground. You rarely see Tom let that ball get to the ground. It's more time for his opponent to get to the kitchen line.
It's a good return from Matt there. Got it on Josh's backhand.
And as you were talking about, we can kind of already see it. A good drop from Tom lets Daniel get to the kitchen and vice versa, because they're able to use that forehand to their advantage. So watch how much time with PB-Tulsa is if their partner is hitting the drop, they're usually up to that line very, very quickly. Just a flick from Tom.
Flick.
I think that was kind of a makeup, because that return that he had, that ball did not bounce from the smasher. So he kind of looked at the ground. Quick side out now in favor of PB-Tulsa. They're looking to extend this lead 4-1.
Wow.
Great pick there from Tom. Tom's there. And the angle there from Michael Moody, though. Well done there from Tom. It was picking up those overhead slams, but the angle here, watch this down the line.
I want to see after this match, I want to see the replay of that pick, because I'm pretty sure he no-looked that. I'm pretty sure he looked away while he was hitting the ball.
And as Josh is picking those up on the baseline, he's at the kitchen line. Good slide there from Tom. Even though Josh is on that forehand, that timing that you're seeing, he's able to slide over and get that volley put away. Smashers now to the line. Some really aggressive dinks.
Yeah, Smashers trying to slow it down just a little bit, and then they can finish it off right there. That's that's the way they play. They want to keep it nice and slow and dink and force the opponent to make a mistake.
Well done here. Watch Matt cover that middle right there on the backhand flick. Able to trust his teammate was Michael Moody. Good help there from Matt again.
Tom with the hands. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gracious. Oh my gracious. PB-Tulsa snagged that out of a bag. Seemed like those overhead slams were straight down.
That pick from Josh, I mean, it was almost instantaneous. It almost looked like he hit it off the ground.
And again, with the big slam from Matt Malden on the left-hand side. Second serve, PB-Tulsa. Good hands there from Michael Moody. Tom was setting that point up to kind of get more of a reaction out of that, but staying calm and poised. Michael Moody just made sure that was just a little punch into a reset.
Wow.
That's a winner there from Mike down the line.
Calling it in. Oh, wow.
Daniel. Really good shots there on that winner from Mike Moody.
Oh.
Michael going for the Ernie and puts his hand up.
Matt had that awesome third shot right into what we call the coffin corner.
Coffin corner.
It's that cross-court corner of the kitchen where you can set up an Ernie like that every single time.
And I think from what we've seen so far, Mike is the best Ernie player we've seen because he's got a couple here on live.
Well, he's got such long legs and he can just jump the corner like crazy.
Great hands going back and forth. Every single time we see a hands battle from both sides, you think one team's going to have the advantage and there's going to be a put away, but it's instantaneous of a reaction. Serve catches Matt off the top of the tape, so point again for the Tulsa PB-Tulsa. And a top spin on that, Tom.
Big two-hand backhand by Tom there. You know it's coming and there's just nothing you can do about it. All right, we got a side out. Let's see what they can do with it.
Yeah, PB-Tulsa had an opportunity to take the lead on the side change, but because there is a side change at 8. Ring, nobody home for the Smashers. Yeah. They were going for the angles because they know that Tom likes angles, but he just goes down the middle with the power.
Michael started running to the bench over here.
He's running to Jinx over there.
Good reset. Oh, Matt. Just tried to get a little too much on there. Too much mustard.
When you are playing against opponents who want to be aggressive, who want to hit those speed ups, it's tough to kind of slow things down. Now we're going to have a side change. PB-Tulsa takes this lead 8-3-1. But we did not see anything like that last game at the conclusion because Smashers were able to take this win. So we'll see if PB-Tulsa is going to take this win or kind of lose that momentum as we saw. But as you're seeing with Oklahoma City Smashers, you called it last time with the timeout. Kind of what do you think about the Smashers are talking about right now?
Anything can happen. I mean, just like what we saw with the women. I mean, anything can happen here. But, I mean, I think what you're going to see the 3 points that the Smashers have won off so far have all been when they've slowed it down and they're
found their shot.
They're dinking and they're finding the mistakes. I mean, that's exactly how Matt's a very conservative player. That's what he wants to do. And then he's got Michael next to him that will just pounce on balls whenever he wants it to. I mean, you have Josh and Tom on the other side that are super aggressive. So I think you're going to see them slow it down a lot. I mean, that's what I would do. Let's see what they do.
8-3-1. Impressive that Josh was able to get a paddle on it. But second serve now.
That 12-foot wingspan.
And that's something I've noticed from Tom's perspective. He's usually hit some drives for his thirds a lot more than usual. Yeah. So I think he's feeling the confidence that he can drive these balls a little bit more.
Oh, wow.
Had a let there in favor of the Smashers. Josh had to adjust to it. Went for the quick pick, but top of the tape. So side out now for the Smashers.
Good hands.
Off the frame there. from Josh, but was able to defend how those fast speed ups, because I'm seeing from PB-Tulsa, they start it. The Smashers are able to defend it really well.
Good attack from Matt there. He followed up his own third shot and ran up there and got after
with
it.
this drop, this attack right there was a little bit high, but it was right in the chest of Josh.
Chicken winged him and made him hit a bad shot.
Second serve for the Smashers, 5-9-2.
Oh, foot fault.
Foot fault there called onto Josh. So on that backhand, or pardon me, that forehand flick there from Josh, giveaway point, because it was going to be a winning point for PB-Tulsa.
Yeah, that stings. Shauna does not play around. She will hammer you.
So now PB-Tulsa gets the side out. Smashers able to get some points there. So Tom to serve.
A little bit too much there off the forehand from Tom.
Yeah, 3 third and fifth shot drives there, and then went for the winner on the 7th, but a little bit too low. Let there from the Smashers, but still able to hit some really defensive dinks.
So you're starting to slow it down quite a bit, because I think during that first bit, Michael would have attacked that higher ball, and he opted for the dink instead.
So Matt's volley a little bit too high because it's onto Tom's forehand. Tom with the forehand flick for the winner. And an unforced error there for Josh as his drive goes into the top of the tape. Not what the PB-Tulsa team's looking for. Smashers 6-10-1.
Wow.
a little high there from that.
They're almost being a little bit too conservative now. I mean, Michael had 2 balls back-to-back that he could have really punished him on. He's opting to the dink.
Reset there from Matt, able to get this rally going on the dinking. Putting that on his back foot. And a little bit of a let.
Yeah, net cord.
It's unfortunate there as Matt looks to the heavens, because it's just a really unfortunate moment in a dinking battle to have a little bit of net love.
It's the Malden curse right there.
Second serve now for PB-Tulsa. This game is just where we wanted it. Nice and close. And now with the Smashers with the quick side out. No blood.
No blood.
6-10. Those drops was a little bit too high, yeah, from Mike to the big backhand of Tom. There's the lob. Daniel with the, or Josh with the backhand flick. Check this replay out. Goes for the volley lob, backhand flick straight down. Really impressive stuff. Nice shots from Mike to keep that pressure on.
Yeah, it's hard to lob somebody that's 7 feet tall.
I know that very well.
Yeah.
Playing against you. Serve right on the baseline there from Matt. He looks back at that baseline. It was a tight call back there, but it's tough to have that so far deep and return it deep.
Oh, another deep return. There we go. There's timeout.
So timeout now for the Oklahoma City Smashers. 12-6. PB-Tulsa has the lead. So Smashers kind of in that turnover, in that moment right after the side change, looked for a little bit of momentum. Hasn't seen it yet, as PB-Tulsa looks to take just 3 more points to finish this game too. And then we'll have mixed doubles directly following this matchup.
Yeah, I think Smashers are over here in the corner really trying to figure out a game plan. I mean, Three points can go by in the blink of an eye here. They really got to lock in.
Here's that replay of a couple of the points that we've seen so far, and we're going to have a time in for this game too.
Man, look at Matt tapping his head, man. Tough.
Another
net cord.
Net cord.
That's brutal, especially this late in the game.
Smashers just looking for one side out here. That's in there from Tom. Took it off the let. Aggressive dinks from Tom. Goes to the backhand flick, and he was able to defend it there from Mike. But for that point, for that to be a let, and then Tom was going for the Ernie, and he still picked it up.
Pickleball gods are in favor of PB-Tulsa, it seems like. Oh, maybe
Another
not.
foot fault called, says referee Shauna, as 7-13 now for the Smashers. Smashers finally able to get to the kitchen line, but Mike, unforced error, puts in the net, second serve. High arcing drop there from Matt, and Tom puts it away. Just can't let him have that much time, especially on the backhand, because he's going to be able to punish you to either get a put away or it's just going to be a winner. That ball is out.
Just long.
Just long. Game point.
Oh, I think it hit Josh.
It did hit Josh.
Must have hit him.
Now that is a point for PB-Tulsa. So that 2 points ago, that was a situation where it did hit Josh on that backhand flick from Matt. But now we have game point. Mike able to defend the speed up. And that's going to be into the net from Matt. And that's going to be game 2 now for PB-Tulsa, as they're going to have a 15-7 win. So we are going to be moving on into mixed doubles with a tie, 1-all for this matchup. So we're going to transition to see who's going to be out there for this mixed doubles. So quick replay. Watch Tom's reaction. It's low. It's high.
Wow.
And he picks it up. And then he tries to then shimmy over to take this forehand, but impressive shot there from Mike to at least get it away from him. But watch this one more time.
That's incredible.
It was an incredible shot there from Tom. So really, really impressive. And I think he's more mad that he missed that final shot because he really, really wanted to poach that. But as we said, we're going to be transitioning into mixed doubles here. So the Smashers are going to be looking to see who is going to be put out first for PB-Tulsa, because they're reacting to who's going out first. That's one of those strategies that you see, just like you see in MLP when you're talking about for those singles matches, you're reacting to your opponent to see who's going out there first. And I think right now we're seeing that Josh Nix is going to be playing with Alina for this first mixed. We're going to see kind of who is going to be their opponents for this for this first mixed doubles.
I mean, winning the coin toss and being able to decide the mixed matchups is a huge advantage, especially when you just split too. So I mean, when you starting the mixed, now you kind of you technically have an advantage being able to decide the matchups. So that's big for the Smashers.
Absolutely. So I feel like this is just what we want. We want to have it close so that we can move on into mixed doubles. So there's a little bit more pressure and there's a little bit more in the game that we want. As we check out this replay, a couple points from that last matchup. Josh's pick there, right off the quick pick. And then the flick too high. So it's going to be for the Smashers, Courtney and Matt going to be for the Smashers, playing against Josh Nix and Alina Montanu. So as they have their couple minutes of warm-up from both teams, you can catch out some of these replays. But as we said, Matt Malden is going to be playing with Courtney Glenn for the Smashers. So for this game, it's going to be important that kind of I feel like the momentum was in favor of the Smashers to make that big comeback in the first one, because that 10-15 loss from PB-Tulsa didn't really signal kind of how that game went. It was very much in favor of our PB-Tulsa friends, but we're going to be giving away some more Diadem Pickleballs as we are going to see who's going to be winning these Diadem Pink Pickleballs right here. And it looks like it's going to be Denise Sanders is going to be going home with some Diadem Pickleballs. Denise, I hope you like the pink Diadem Pickleballs as you go home. And it's looking like we're seeing some people commenting in the comment section where they're watching from. So we're seeing some Utah. So thanks to Caden Fry in the chat for that. And then we've seen some
Gar,
Oklahoma.
appreciate that one.
Yeah, especially our friend Gar letting us know where they're watching from as well. But if you haven't already heard the news, we are going to be giving away a free Smoke Thrive Pickleball paddle. So make sure you're staying until the end of this live stream. We're going to be giving our awards at the end of the stream, but make sure you're watching to see who's going home with the Thrive Smoke paddle. And we'll hear a little bit from Thrive in just a moment. Doubles.
Right away, Matt with the backhand flick.
Smashers able to take a 1-0 lead. Smashers were to serve. So the Smashers are on the far left in the white tops and the blue bottoms, and then the green is PB-Tulsa receiving on this far right side.
Good eye by Courtney there. Good lead.
Impressive lead because Josh is going for those aggressive speed ups, and she's able to just get right out of the way.
Josh is the man of the people. He's trying to get them body bags.
Got to get those body bags because the only one I can remember is the Friendly Fire body bag from Alex.
Oh, big swing.
Big swing from Courtney. She wanted to go for that winner because, I mean, Alina did start the speed up, so she was trying to put it right back where she found it.
Wow.
Impressive drive there.
Oh.
Unfortunate.
A little bit of miscommunication there.
Right there for PB-Tulsa because, again, that was a center backhand for both sides. So
Josh slid really far over. I think he just expected Alina to be there.
Another
net cord
that PB-Tulsa's there for the flick, but unfortunate there for Josh to get it too low. Quick pick there from Matt. Another net cord there in favor of PB-Tulsa. Another speed up there from Alina, and a big roar there from Alina as they're going to have second serve Smashers.
That was unlucky from Courtney there because she put a lot of heat on that backhand, and that net cord took everything off of it.
Big drop there from Matt. Very aggressive to that corner coffin, as you mentioned earlier, Jacob.
Josh said, get that out of here. The old lefty angle.
Right down the line. Again, I know that all too well playing with you. Matt, unforced error there. Had the net cord and was able to handle it, but there was the next ball that
Had it
kind
all.
of went a little ahead of the ball, went straight down. Ball goes long from Alina's drive. I think that's kind of what the Smashers are going to be seeing a lot of with the power of Josh and Alina, letting those out balls
Yeah.
just a little bit go most of the time.
Well, I mean, Josh is so long. I mean, that's exactly what that right there is exactly how they want every point to play out. They want to be hyper aggressive because Josh can just punish you on everything. And mix, for the most part, the men are trying to be the aggressors here. So
that drive goes to Courtney's backhand, so she kind of was in front of it, straight down with the backhand. So now PB-Tulsa ties this game up 4 apiece. Now these drives going to the backhand for the Smashers have been able to see more points from PB-Tulsa. Drives going to the third shot, drops. Courtney able to get that overhead slam from Josh, but wasn't able to get the next one. So that's, I believe, like 3 points in a row that PB-Tulsa has played the third shot drive.
Alina didn't even attempt to come up to the kitchen.
Big
Josh
right
just
there
played
from
ISO.
Josh. And then Courtney goes for the big top spin down the line. Watch this let. So he goes for the drive, gets trickling over, and then just plays it straight across. Ball stays in from Alina. And Courtney puts it into the top of the net there. So we're going to have a side change here. PB-Tulsa taking the lead at 8-4-2. We're going to have a side change, so PB-Tulsa will be serving from the left-hand side of your screen, and Smashers will switch sides. But kind of how that game started, seemed like it was kind of neck and neck, and then towards the last couple points, we saw PB-Tulsa using their aggression to at least find some shots that were just going to be drive, kind of a shake and bake, and then win the point.
Yeah, I mean, you're watching Alina hit the drive. Josh coming up, standing right in the middle of the tee because he's so long, he can cover so much court. So he's just standing right in the middle and covering as much ground as he possibly can. And for the most part, Alina's kind of staying back. I guess maybe waiting for the lob or just letting Josh do his thing.
Another third shot drive there from Josh. And he's going to pull the trigger. Very, very impressive shot from Courtney because she knows that Alina wants to speed that shot up, but she put it right on her hip, so she had to go for the volley. So Smashers 4-8 on 1. Pick that. Impressive. Impressive stuff there from Matt. Big fist pump there. Played the quick pick from the baseline on Josh's slam and then went for a great backhand drop.
Oh, wow. Good lead by Courtney.
We both looked at each other like, oh, it's down the line. Oh, it's in.
Yeah, I thought he hit that. Ooh, not quite enough.
But still 2 points quickly from the Smashers. Now Matt to serve. Maybe he's able to use a power on this.
You're seeing them try to keep it away from Josh as much as they possibly can. Oh, they went
As
right at
you
his
say
knees.
that,
Hey.
goes straight for the knees of Josh and gets a point there. So Smashers gaining a point off Matt's drive. Big roar there from
Big
Alina.
roar.
As they get the side out, watch this. Alina goes for the kind of fourth shot, aggressive shot.
Got it right at her feet.
Right at her feet, and then Josh able to get that winning shot.
Matt with the big shot right there.
It's impressive because he was able to stay so flat because that shot doesn't have a lot. It's all flick at the top of the axis.
Nice knee bend.
And that length from Josh, able to take that forehand and still kind of hit the 5th shot drive for the winner.
He'll just eat that up.
Caught Courtney off guard. (9-7-2) PB-Tulsa. Josh able to pick it.
Oh, body
That's
bag.
a bag. Bag-o-meter. Watch this backhand flick from Matt a little high as Josh went for it.
Whop. Bang. Oh, he's going to get it again. Oh, yeah.
Josh slid over there for Alina because she was still on the baseline. And then once he went for that 4th shot, wasn't able to slide over because Matt took that shake and bake. Now going to Josh's backhand. That speed up from Alina kind of baits Courtney into returning it quickly to Josh's forehand, but
just a little high, and Josh. I mean, you can't give one high to Josh. He's just gonna punish you every single time.
And then as we see that, Courtney puts into the net on an unforced error for the Smashers. So 9-8-1.
All right, second serve.
Cut return there from Matt. Alina gets it from the baseline. And then while she tries to transition up to the kitchen, sends it a little bit too long. Some really good picks there, but then sends it long. 8-9-1. As much as Josh has been sliding over, that was one of those points that he didn't slide over, and Alina was expecting that.
Yep. I'm surprised we haven't seen a timeout yet, because they made that comeback. I feel like
watch this finisher here from Courtney. A lot of top spin, freezes him right down the middle.
Right down the middle.
Now there's that timeout, as you were wanting there for PB-Tulsa, as we're going to have a timeout. Pardon me, no timeout. We thought it was going to be a timeout.
They dropped their paddles otherwise.
So now Josh stays on the left-hand side. Whoa. And that ball seemed to be called out. Alina thought it was going to be in as we play on. 10-9, 11-9, pardon me. The ball was just a little too high for those overheads for Josh. 11-9-2. Really tough shot there from Josh because that slam was an inch in from that baseline, so it's really hard to play that quick pick because it's so deep into the backcourt.
He just whips his arm down so hard. Those overheads.
And then Courtney able to go with the winner onto Josh's backhand. So we're going to have 9-11-2.
Oh, no bounce off the serve. She still got it.
Oh. Big let there.
Oh, wow.
High. And then Courtney able to finish it there. Seemed like there was back-to-back moments at that point that it was going to be PB-Tulsa or Oklahoma City Smashers because that bounce was ridiculous.
No bounce off the serve and then a let court.
Josh covers that forehand for Alina. Man, he is sliding almost directly on top of the tee.
Yeah. He's trying to take over, that's for sure.
Looking for a drop. Smashers get it. Courtney went for the cross-court speed up, but ran out of court over there. So side out, 11-9 in favor. I'm sorry, 9-11 in favor of the Smashers.
I hope the cameras can pick up how vocal Matt's being with Courtney here. He's telling her, when to let it go, when to hit the ball, that kind of thing. It's the most words I've ever heard Matt say in one sitting.
As his brother, he would know. Another shot that Matt tries to bring Alina in. Alina goes for that low two-y. So only gets one on her serve. Now to Josh's serve. And as Alina goes for the drive there, Josh got pretty high up there, up to the kitchen line. And since Courtney had her forehand, she's able to put a lot of shape to it. So side out now for the Smashers. Matt and Courtney having a quick conversation about kind of strategy here. And then Josh puts it into the net, so Smashers able to get a very, very important point. And now we are going to have a timeout from the receivers. Timeout PB-Tulsa. Smashers lead 12-10 on the one. And we're going to remind our audience, we had our question way early on. Comment, where are you watching this Season 2 of OPPL Championship for this live stream? As we're going to have a quick little shake and bake there from Matt, as he was able to get a lot of topspin on that because he put it right down the middle. Josh unable to get a very aggressive shot, and then he pulls directly to the side very quickly. So Alina thought that was going to be his, and so they look at each other like, your ball.
Yep. It's nice to see Matt using some things that I taught him.
And that was that down the line that Alina was looking for. This angle makes it look like that was in by a mile, but I believe that ball was called out, and it was out.
Yeah, it was just a hair in the green there. But I mean, you gotta argue shots. I mean, this is championship. You gotta argue everything.
12-10 on one.
Ooh, a little too much.
Courtney had the pop up there from a great drop from Matt. Kind of overcooked it just a little bit. We've seen that shot multiple times. As she has a shot, maybe she just needs to take a little bit off.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter though, because that is back-to-back unforced errors from Josh's serve. Now we're at 13-10-2.
That hurts so much at the end of games like this. That is so tough. Oh,
ball's in.
Matt's able to get that one back.
Courtney catches it, but was in Karen McAllister's lap over there as she tried to save that. Karen, obviously our referee for the Oklahoma City matches as well. As Matt tried to take it off the volley there.
Yeah, he kind of second-guessed himself. He was going to take it off the bounce, and then he kind of stutter-stepped and decided to take it out of the air, and it was just not enough.
It's just long there from Josh. I've been seeing how much he kind of inches his way up to the kitchen line. You think every single ball he's going to be able to jump over, but it's just how placed that precision from the Smashers to keep putting the aggression onto Alina.
Well, he's so tall, it takes him 2 steps to cover it. I mean, he can get there in a blink of an eye, so you really got to watch out. Too high.
Too high there from Matt as he was unable to get this backhand flip. A lot of topspin here. Watch Alina. So much topspin that he has to go for that flick was too much.
I think he thought it was going to come more to him in the air there, that he was going to get a little bit more of a flick on it. But it just, so much topspin, it just dove right down.
So as we are continuing on with this broadcast here at the Diadem Pickleball Complex, we are having this game 3 as PB-Tulsa is on second serve. We're going to have 12-13-2. And while we're looking at this important game, we obviously will have game 2 of our mixed doubles directly following this. And if we have an Oklahoma showdown here, I would love to see that on Championship Tuesday.
That's what you want.
It's exactly what we want. Now, after that timeout, we got 12-13-2. And then a huge.
She's putting a little bit too much now on these forehands. She's
trying to shape it a little bit. So we're going to 15, folks. And this is closer than we ever expected.
I mean, PB-Tulsa had a 8-3 lead. Was it 8-3 or 9-3, something like that?
So big side out there for the Smashers. Smashers just need 2.
I mean, Nick, if they make another comeback,
it's going to be extremely impressive. But Matt takes that very much
we try to take that one
on Courtney's side.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'd have just let her take that one.
Just need 2.
Great drop. Oh, just right off the top of the tape.
And it's always so tough because the third shot, you can hit a perfect shot, but the 5th shot, you just need to make sure it comes right back over. So, again, side out. PB-Tulsa just needs 2. And again, she puts a little bit of shape on that. And with that too much shape, we have game point number 1 for PB-Tulsa, still on the first serve. Big let there. Oh. And she's able to stay out of the kitchen. It seemed like that ball might have been going out there.
Was an out ball.
But it was right at Josh's chest.
There's nothing Josh can do. Yeah, I mean, it was going to hit him in the belly button if you let it go.
No bounce, but Matt's able to pick it. And then the shake and bake there from Josh, unable to successfully get that ball over the net, but he
on the paddle.
He had
on the paddle.
He had it on the paddle, but side out. Smashers 13-14-1. Short drop from Alina gets the Smashers up to the kitchen line now.
Oh wow!
Impressive cross court from Alina. Goes for the speed up, and then another let there from Courtney. And it's a point for the Smashers, 14-all. So it's going to be win by 2.
I feel like Alina always tries to speed up just one ball too soon, it feels like, every time. Oh, what a get from Matt. Oh, another one. Oh, he tries to go for 3. That's, I mean, the first 2 were impossible gets. So,
second serve for the Smashers. A little high. That ball was
called the ball out.
The ball was out there.
Wow.
From Josh's volley.
Wow.
That game point here for the Smashers. And a shot that was going to be an aggressive kind of speed up there for PB-Tulsa. Able to save it there on his paddle.
Point.
Cross-court volley there. Alina picks it. Another speed up there from Alina. She's going for these aggressive ones. And then a miscommunication there between the forehands in the center. I thought Josh was going to slide over there.
Yeah, I think he wanted it really bad.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the longest match we've ever had for OPPL here at the Diadem Pickleball Complex. Courtney with the backhand.
Oh, Matt.
And Matt sends it long on the backhand flick that goes long. This is game point number 2 for PB-Tulsa.
Wow.
Both sides seem to have it in their hands. Drive there from Courtney.
Oh.
Attacks Josh. And Matt able to go with the finish. Are you kidding me? Courtney's hands to at least get that ball to slowly go over the net.
Ice in his veins right there. I mean, he could have lost. He could have lost that. And he did not care. He went for it.
The ball's long from Courtney's lob attempt. So second serve Smashers, 15-16 on the 2. Baseline there from the drive. That ball's in from Matt's drive.
Big fist pump. Got that tiger fist pump right there.
Alina let that one go. It was at her hip, and it's down the baseline, 16-all. Top of the tape there. They still got a point, so this game still goes on. PB-Tulsa needs 2.
I mean, we don't expect anything less from the championship match here. I mean, this is exactly what we figured was going to happen. Wow.
The sequence typically is drive to Courtney, and then that next shot is going to Alina. Now it changes, goes to Josh, and then
no bounce.
Unfortunate bounce there for PB-Tulsa as that ball did not bounce at all. Wants to make sure that that ball didn't have any cracks. We play on. So a quick side out, no blood.
That's so unfortunate.
Against the Smashers. Right on the baseline from the serve.
A little high. Oh, Matt tried a quick pick. This is a good shot from Josh. Just behind Matt, so he couldn't even really lean into it.
Short. Second shot. Ball was just
big attack from Josh.
Yeah, on that cross court, Matt tried to go for the volley and then was right into the wheelhouse of Josh. We have 16-16-1. Now the momentum is kind of stalling for both teams.
Yeah.
And Matt with the aggressive shot there on the 4th shot. Ice in his veins. Matty Ice, they call him. Second serve, PB-Tulsa.
Courtney took a little bit off that forehand.
It's in. Alina's got it. Short shot from Courtney.
Gosh.
Another let. Howard dinking. Lob here from
lob,
Matt.
wow.
It's in on the baseline. Tired bodies out there, still rallying. Best point of the night. Another let for PB-Tulsa.
How?
And that ball goes into the net for Oklahoma City Smashers. Best point of the night. Round of applause from everybody in this Diadem Pickleball Complex.
Incredible.
Game point number 3, 17-16 on 2.
Double net cord off that is crazy. She hit that backhand so hard it made the ball wrap around the net.
And that ball does not go over. Side out Oklahoma City Smashers. This is the longest game in Oklahoma Premier Pickleball League history, folks. We have tired bodies out here. Smashers on 1, 16-17. And just those backhand flicks and forehand flicks from Josh just really keep the Smashers on their back foot, unable to move up to the kitchen. Oh, and then a really bad bounce there from the ball.
I mean, that's
as Courtney was trying to go for that drop. So quick, no blood from PB-Tulsa. Game point number 4. 17-16 on 1. And that ball is in from Alina's drive on the baseline. Incredible match there from both teams as both teams embrace each other after that. That's only game 1 for mixed doubles. So impressive stop. So wonderful job there from PB-Tulsa as they were able to take game 3. So now PB-Tulsa moves up 2 games to 1. A lot of fist bumps, a lot of smiles from PB-Tulsa. So now Smashers, needing a win here, moves on to Alex Bowers and Michael Moody.
I mean, PB-Tulsa needed that. If they dropped another comeback like that, that's, I mean, demoralizing. There's not even a right word for it. That's
and especially the amount of lets that we saw that game. That one point where we had as many as 2 in one rally, and it was probably a 30 dink rally.
Somebody's going to have to go back and count how many net cords we had that match. It had to have been close to 30. We had so many. It felt like every point we had at least one.
And as you are looking on, Jenna passing out some of the raffles. I think our boy Louise just got a nice Babolat backpack, or bag at least. And so if you were here at the Diadem Pickleball Complex for tonight's championships, we're going to be giving away paddles. We're going to be giving away bags. And obviously we'll be giving away especially this Thrive smoke paddle as we see some of these replays from that last matchup. This was the point where it just kept going. Lob with two lets. This was the point of the match right here. A lot of volleys. As Jenna lets the crowd know we got about 2 minutes of practice for these two teams because that was the long match, so they're definitely going to need to warm up. But impressive stuff nonetheless.
And I feel like I wish we could just replay that match right now. I just want to watch it again.
And especially with the points that we had, it wasn't just one part of an aspect. It wasn't just dinking. It wasn't just lobs. It was all types of shots. And that's what we have here at the Oklahoma Premier Pickleball League. So we want to, again, highlight the Smashers were the ones that came into this game as the 1 seed, playing against PB-Tulsa, the number 2 seed. And both of these teams took care of business in their semifinals because the 1st and 2nd seed got a nice bye to straight out of the quarterfinals directly into the semis. So for both of these teams, they're proving why they were the number 1 and number 2 seed. So as you're seeing, looking on, Alex Bowers and Michael Moody are going to have the white tops with the blue bottoms. And then they're going to be playing for the Oklahoma City Smashers. And then PB-Tulsa will be led by Tom Protzek and Emily Cessna. They're going to be in the green.
Yeah, you want to talk about chemistry? These Alex and Michael might have the ultimate chemistry here.
As they are married. Yes, they are in fact married. So they are going to be, they've been playing for years. I remember playing against them when they were in the Duper 16 for MILP. And every single time Alex would hit a winner on me in singles, she would let out this incredible roar. So I definitely know that backhand is deadly. So we have some of the points here from that last matchup. There's this lob from Matt, which I was hoping for to see tonight.
Yeah.
And then that overhead, it's very just a push because it's tired legs. And we get back into the dinking of it. And I believe it goes to her forehand for a volley. Just impressive stuff here.
See,
there's that let go, just takes all of it out. And then Courtney goes for the volley, but just kind of deadens it from that paddle. So just impressive stuff there in the first game of mixed doubles. And we're going to transition into game 2 of mixed doubles in just a moment. So for right now, PB-Tulsa looking to finish this match. But before we get into that, we would like to give away the Diadem hat. So we have a nice Diadem hat for the winner, and we'll see who's going home with this. And it looks like it's going to be Greg Goodman, our very own here from Tulsa. We know Greg all too well. So Greg, you're going to be able to get a nice new hat, and we are live for this 4th game. And a quick side out for PB-Tulsa. And yes, if you just joined us, folks, yes, that is right. 18-16 was that 3rd game. Longest game in OPPL history. Looks like there was a spill over on the bench of PB-Tulsa. So Referee Shauna wanted to spot it to make sure that no one slid on it. Unforced error there for the Smashers, so quick point. So PB-Tulsa looking to win this game to become champions of Season 2 of OPPL. Smashers looking to extend this.
Must win for the Smashers. Wow.
Quick shake and quick bake there from PB-Tulsa, but
Tom was just all over the court.
he took the drive and then took the backhand flick. And a little off speed there from Michael Moody. Tom is everywhere. He was looking to take every forehand.
He was just cutting back and forth. Ooh, little. Oh, body bag.
That's going to be a bag meter. Watch this speed up across court from Alex. Caught the lead, I believe, as well. So that's even worse. Point for the Smashers. Another quick speed up into a overhead finish there. The Smashers get him. Gets the let there. And from that let, Michael Moody unable to get there. 2-1-2. Ooh, and a miss hit there from Emily, so point for the Smashers. Ooh, honestly, another bag there as Alex is cross court. You can kind of see the difference because that last matchup we saw Courtney having that kind of overhead slams. And it was something that played against them. So now Alex's drives are being very fortunate as that's multiple points there as he goes cross court. And it's going to be a points for the Smashers. 5-1 on the 2. Good points there from Tom. Went with the backhand flick and a little bit of an overhead. A little bit of shape there from Tom's drive. Oh, Tom slid over a lot there. Might have caught Emily off guard because she was going to go for those top spin cross courts. So back.
Tom is fiending for the ball right now. They are icing him out. There he goes.
And there's another one of a little shake and a little bit of bake, all led by Tom.
Yeah, all by himself.
Big reach there from Mike to get a lot of top spin on it, but able to get the side out for the Smashers.
He's able to maintain his momentum there too, falling into the kitchen.
Great drops there from Mike. A lot of tops, a lot of backspin to give them time to get to the kitchen. You see a lot sometimes when Emily hits those volleys, she likes to step her foot very aggressively.
Yeah.
So it's very, it just takes a lot of attention. And if she misses it just a little bit, you can tell why. Good reach there from Tom.
Oh, a little high.
Alex picks it with the let. Impressive shot there from Alex. Goes for the speed up, Alex. Emily's ready there for the defense. And now we're dinking.
Oh,
another let there. Back to back lets. Cross court. And that's a finish there from Mike.
Wow,
as a big roar from Alex. I believe we had 3 lets in total. But we had 2 back to back in that point.
I
don't know what to do at that point.
It's what happens when you're playing centimeters off the top of the tape like they are.
Quick pick there from Mike. Aggressive cross courts from Emily. There's the lob, but goes just wide. Tom went for the lob, which is a really good attempt, but that lob was very poor of a shot because Mike didn't even have to get off the ground. So
yeah, if you're gonna lob Mike, you gotta hit some deep top spin on it. I mean, he's so long and he's athletic, he can jump. So
at 8-2, still on the 1 Smashers. So we said that we want this game to go to a 5th Oklahoma showdown. Smashers starting off well.
We're on our way to it. Unless we get a PB-Tulsa comeback. I mean, they're due for one.
This is that point that just kept going for PB-Tulsa. Back-to-back lets there.
Can't see it, but that nicked off the top of the Emily's Alex's shot nicked off the top of the tape. There was another one.
Yeah, when you kept talking about, they're playing, centimeters, millimeters off the top of the tape, they're also generating so much topspin that it just really just kicks right over the top of the tape. You don't see that in those lower level players. Great drop to Mike. Gets Tom
right there
off his back foot.
Perfect.
Now they lose the kitchen. Gives it right back up, though. Man, Smashers had Tom on his back foot there.
He's just so quick. He gets around the court so fast.
Quick pick there from Mike. There's that top spin that goes a little wide for Alex, but when Emily is able to generate all that top spin on that cross court, super, super impressive. A high shot from Tom, and the backhand flick there from Tom goes off the base of the wall behind the Smashers. He looked at his paddle like it was
like there's a hole in it.
2-8-2 now for the Smashers. A lot of work there from Tom as he's trying to get these put-away shots, but the defense is so well done from the Smashers. That ball's over. An impressive put-away there from Tom. I was curious how he was going to play it because that ball had so much backspin on it that it was going to actually come right back over the net. There's that. There's that shot from Alex that we saw a lot with Courtney last game, but these shots are now low enough that Alex is able to get it low into the body of Emily. Top of the tape there from Mike's drop. So Smashers are defeated for just a quick moment, 2-9-1. Emily goes low to high there on that speed up. And she was slowly transitioning to the kitchen line, but when you go low to high and that ball's underneath the tape, it's really, really tough to get it up and over and down. High shot there from Tom. Side out now. Quick blood for the Smashers.
Michael just caught. I mean, Tom was running right to the tee, and he just caught him right there on the backside. Ooh, Michael wanted that one.
Alex covering the base, but unable to handle Tom's finisher onto Mike. As Tom looks over to his bench. He was looking for possibly a new paddle maybe, so there might be a paddle change after this. Also, I think that Tom and his male partner, Josh, have the same paddle. I think they're both playing same one, but maybe that's wrong. And then a quick finisher there from Mike to able to get the quick hand volley to put it away. Mike extends just a little bit too much there. Alex was on the baseline from the serve, so.
Yeah, I mean, that was just a great drive. There's not much you can do with that one.
Good drop there from Emily. And then puts that one just over the top of the tape. So side out. Another backhand flick
Another
that Tom misses. This one was wide. I think that was possibly his footing.
Yeah, you don't see that very often from him. He's done it twice now.
Volley there from Emily to keep this dinking going and all defensive. Take there from PB-Tulsa. Defense there from Mike. Goes for the speed up on Emily, and that one's just wide. Very important and very impressive shots there from both teams, as there was some really good dinking there.
That was great dinking from the women. That was very impressive. So we're just back.
Ball is long. Another point for the Smashers. We're going to have a timeout here for PB-Tulsa as we have a 12-2 lead for the Smashers. So it's all pointing to an Oklahoma showdown, because that will mean we will move on to singles for this final game of the night. And if you are just joining us, it's a really, really tight game and honestly match, because obviously for that first match, we saw that the women of the Smashers were able to take home the win. Moved on to PB-Tulsa men's, who were able to take that, and then that third game, the most impressive game of the night, that went in favor of PB-Tulsa, 18-16. But this is a game that PB-Tulsa is looking to win so they can go home a champion. But right now, Smashers up 10 points, 12-2.
Yeah, they got to really get something going here.
That ball's wide. It's going to be second serve here. So a very important timeout. Gets at least a quick side out. Block from Emily. An aggressive grab at it. Mike's there for it on the quick pick. And then Alex unable to, though. But again, from Tom's backhand flicks, it's a lot of power. Keeps them from getting to the kitchen line. Emily able to handle it on that right-hand side. The heat came from Tom, and Emily able to put this right back at Mike. Mike unable to get that paddle out up from his body.
That was some very impressive hands from Emily. Good eye.
Down the line out. So now at 4-12 on the 2, we're looking at down the line. Emily went for that winner. Mike covered it. And then Alex defending her right-hand side across with Emily. So it's going to be a side out for the Smashers. 12-4 on the 1. Alex defending these overheads from Emily. And then Mike mistimes it there on the backhand drop. It's a marathon for PB-Tulsa. Smashers trying to make this a quick win. Alex with a great pick there. Short. And then Emily able to defend it with the backhand block there. It seemed like Alex was going to go down the middle, and all she just did was redirect it down the line past Mike. There's those drives from Tom. So much power and dip. Backhand flick from Tom, not powerful enough. Mike gets it here. Trying to get a reset from the Smashers. Finally gets that backhand drop. Backhand flick from Mike, and he's able to fight from the baseline from the drops. Able to get up and then cause a backhand winner flick. Impressive stuff there from the Smashers, especially from Mike. Another drive there from Tom. Back-to-back drives, and that's going to be a point for PB-Tulsa. We're going to see kind of how much percentage of shots Tom's going to hit drives if the ball gets to him.
Oh.
And there's those quick drives from Tom. 12-5 on the one. Mike gets it on the far end. Alex catches it on that far side. A lot of topspin from Mike's backhand. These drives from the baseline. Mike finally catches one that he can reset. And now Smashers are dinking. But Alex puts it too much. It might be 12-5 right now, but PB-Tulsa is playing really, really well right now to at least keep this fight
These
going.
are very close points.
Mike with the backhand reset. Alex quick picks. And Tom there with the quick hands. Good finish. One was the defense and one was the winner there. Absolutely electric hands
That was great.
from Tom. And a big let's go.
Not dead yet. Wow.
Tom working really hard on that left-hand side. Drive, backhand, backhand. Able to get another point for PB-Tulsa. 6-12-1 now for PB-Tulsa. Aggressive shot there from Alex on the fourth one.
Wow.
Emily went for the volley there. Had to get really low.
She had Alex too, because Alex let that ball bounce and she had to take an extra step back. But Alex did an incredible dink off of that.
Tom had to get real low for these drives, but another, just that timing that Tom's able to slide over really throws off the timing and the sequencing for the Smashers, because they're trying to let that ball bounce to run up to the kitchen. Good return from Tom. Tom able to take that forehand. Now it gets it to Emily. These top spin. Great hands from everybody.
Wow.
This point is still going. Emily's on his defense and right attacks Tom's forehand side. Great point.
The defense from PB-Tulsa was crazy. They got so many of those. I mean, and Mike's overhead is insane. So they were able to get so many of those back.
13-6 now on the two for the Smashers. And a little bit of a miscommunication there with Emily and Tom. Tom likes to slide over, so Emily doesn't really know when he's going to take it. Game point here to extend this to an Oklahoma showdown. Takes it off the tape, but it's long for the Smashers. Had it on his paddle there to extend this into a Oklahoma showdown. But now 6-14-1. Emily and Tom having a quick conversation about kind of strategy. Really good dinks here from both teams. Tom goes for the attack.
Wow.
Tom instigates it and then unable to handle the heat from it. 6-14-2. Smashers looking for no blood here. Good volley there from Mike. Alex and Emily handling those forehands. Emily goes backhand there because it was kind of on her left-hand hip there. So she tried to get that ball up and over.
That was great ball placement from Alex there. All right, game point.
That was game point number 2. Mike tried to go for the cut drop there.
Yeah.
Unable to handle it, but now 14-6 now 2. there from Alex, and it's unable to it for Tom's forehand. So from all of this, for this Season 2 of Oklahoma Premier Pickleball League, we're going to an Oklahoma showdown for this championship night. So if you haven't tuned in or seen a Oklahoma showdown before, it's singles. We rotate players every 4 points. So every 4 points, they're going to switch opponents. And this also plays a factor into who is going to put the lineups out first to see who's going to be able to play against them. You could not have scripted a better Championship Tuesday.
Yeah, I think we did a really good job writing this one, Nick. This is exactly what you
This
want.
is exactly what we wanted, especially only having one game for tonight. We're not having another match. We usually do a double header. So impressive stuff as you're seeing a little bit of highlights from that last match. This is that point that PB-Tulsa kept getting these overheads from Mike. So the battle between 918 and the 405 is going down to an Oklahoma showdown. So we're going every 4 points. We're going to switch the teams for singles, and then we're going to 21. So we welcome you back to the Oklahoma Premier Pickleball League Season 2 booth. My name's Nick Irwin. This is Jacob Malden. We could not have gotten a better night tonight. We hope you're doing well. Tuning in from all over, we saw Iowa, we saw Broken Arrow. So either you're local
Germany.
Or Germany. Yeah, we got some German love in the chat as well. So we welcome you to the Diadem Pickleball Complex, and we're going to be getting underway of this singles. We're practicing a little bit of singles here, but this is some good stuff right here. I can't stop smiling thinking about how important tonight was, and for it to be an Oklahoma showdown, couldn't be any better.
I believe, did they already decide the
sides.
Have they decided them? I don't think I saw Jenna talking.
I have yet to see kind of the matchups. I will write it down once I find it.
It'll be PB-Tulsa gets to respond.
Catch a little bit of the highlights here from that last. It's important to see that last matchup was a big lead for the Smashers, so PB-Tulsa wasn't able to really get back on the horse as they were down so much, and that's something we've seen a lot. Is a lot of comebacks tonight in favor of the Smashers.
Yeah, the singles is going to be very interesting. I wonder how PB-Tulsa is going to decide to pair them up here, because Tom is a literal pro singles player, so he can play against anybody. It'd be interesting to see how they handle this. If they decide to, get a guaranteed
couple
win
points
with Tom, or are they going to put Tom up against the best singles player from the Smashers to, try to counteract that? It's a game within a game.
And if you have been staying up with us on this Tuesday night, we want to remind you that we will be giving away a free Thrive Smoke paddle at the conclusion of this matchup. So make sure we look at our Thrive Smoke paddle. We'll be giving it to you during the award ceremony tonight for this matchup. So make sure you're commenting for kind of letting us know where you're watching from as well. We got someone from South Dakota. Come on now. This is so cool. So we love seeing the chat. We're so thankful that you guys have tuned in and joined us on this Tuesday night as we were just about to get this singles underway. Obviously, I heard that there was this Oklahoma City Thunder game tonight, game 2 of the playoffs. Obviously, the NHL playoffs has started. So thank you for tuning in tonight as well to watch this championship.
Yeah, I'm sure the Thunder game was over by the end of the first quarter. I haven't checked the score. I'm just assuming.
Yeah. We get a new ball in play. So let's see this lineups to start off. It looks like Tom will be starting for PB-Tulsa. He will be the number 1, and he's going to be playing against Michael Moody. So there's going to be one-on-one. I would say
Wow.
best two single players out here for both teams.
Yep.
So at the conclusion of 4 points, then they'll switch teams. Baseline right there from his serve from
Wow.
Mike.
Wow.
Ball just long there.
Yeah, Tom's looking back at that serve, at that baseline. I think he thought that was out.
Big cut there from Tom's return. Plays the drop shot, little cat and mouse.
Wow.
And then a big let there from Mike. It seemed there Tom had the upper hand there, but these passers there from Mike, they're dipping, so you don't know if they're going to be going out or going in.
Yeah, those high ones that Mike was hitting, Tom can't let those go because those very possibly would have dipped in, and that just kind of got him off.
So 2-1 Smashers. PB-Tulsa will serve, and then we will switch players after this point. Ball is wide there from Tom's drive, so Mike takes the advantage.
Wow. I mean, that's massive for the Smashers.
And then now Matt is going to be going against Josh here for the number 2 seed.
Yeah. I mean, pulling 3 points off Tom is crazy.
Matt goes for the winner down the line from the aggressive drive there from Josh, so point goes Josh. Ball's long from Josh's drive. Into the net from the backhand of Matt. We're in Oklahoma Showdown here for Season 2's championships. Just balls long and wide there from Matt, so they split for the 2 seed.
And I feel like Josh is such a hard player to play singles against because he's just so long. He's going to get to every ball. Oh, and that's out for Lena.
And as I mentioned in the intro, I've played against Alex in singles. She is a beast. A big return from Alina, and a big roar as well. 6'4", pardon me, for the Smashers. Alina's there to pick this up. A little bit of a roll. Ball goes long there from Alex.
Wow.
And I do want to highlight, there were some players playing on the back courts here at the Diadem Pickleball Complex. Everybody is watching this match right now. And that ball's in from Alex on her passer. She puts it on the baseline. Alina calls it in. Again, advantage for the Smashers. 8-4. So now Courtney going up against Emily. Big angle there from Courtney with her volley. She was able to fight. You see a lot when you're playing in singles, it's hard to get up to the kitchen. Emily likes to stay back a lot. Courtney got to the kitchen line.
Oh, no bounce off the serve. She's able to get there, though. Oh, wow.
Incredible shots from Emily.
Angle. Wow, look at these angles.
So she goes, Emily goes far left down the sideline and then goes cross court to the other sideline. So another point there.
Painting the lines.
Volley's impressive from Courtney. She scooted back a lot, and that was going to be a point there. As Courtney hit that volley, she scooted back to the midcourt there. So interesting strategy there, but Emily gets the point. Really good drives there from Emily. So the bottom half of PB-Tulsa, Emily is able to get 3 off Courtney. So now we take it back to the top of the lineup. Tom and Mike, their first showdown. Mike had the favorable 3-1.
Yeah, Tom's going to be looking for revenge here.
Let there.
Wow.
The lob, it's over, and it's in. Goes for the winner, Mike does. And he finishes it off It was interesting to see because right there, Mike went for the winner rather than just playing the reset. Ball is wide, called by Tom. So now knotted up 9-9. Tom with the incredible topspin dipper on this. Really put some shape on Mike's backhand because he was not expecting him to go back to his backhand there. So now Tom looking for the 4-0 sweep on this, and he puts it into the net. So now we're going to have a change.
He got his revenge back.
Of sides.
He got his 3 points back. Wow.
Tom takes that 3-1 on his second rotation. Now Matt and Josh.
Josh just gets to.
Ball's called wide there on Josh.
Very close.
Sideline. We have going to have a side change, 11-10 now. PB-Tulsa is going to be taking this lead, going to the other side. So on that two-hand passer there from Matt was called wide on Josh. So now we're going to have a side change. That was only the first point in the second rotation against PB-Tulsa and Oklahoma City Smashers. Quick side change. 11-10, PB-Tulsa. And that's a really, really impressive dip there from Josh. So much topspin and even more power on it. Big return from Matt. Plays it short now. Goes down the line, and Josh able to take it. Matt's volley brought Josh to the kitchen there. So now 13-10. Incredible dipper there from Josh. Takes the 4-0 on that second rotation. It was split 2-2 that first time, but then Josh able to handle it and do a 4-0 the second time. Now Alex and Alina.
Oh, I thought she got that back.
So on the second rotation, Alex able to get point number 1 for them and then sends that second return just a little bit long.
Oh,
big,
no way.
huge, enormous let there in favor of PB-Tulsa. Alina's topspin catches it. Alex was already over there.
Yeah, that's so unfortunate. Wow.
That ball was wide, called from the Smashers. So Alex able to scramble and get a 2-2 on that side change. But as we're getting deeper and deeper into this game, every single point's going to matter. Huge forehands from Courtney Glenn.
Oh.
And then she sends it long once she gets to the kitchen line. So PB-Tulsa, 17-12. And then the backhand for Courtney is too much. Puts into the net, 18-12. And that ball is in on the baseline from Emily.
She thought that was
19-12.
out as well.
That ball is long, so a 4-0 for Emily. So now, championship point for PB-Tulsa, and it's in the hands of Tom. And it's just wide. Mike able to scramble to get one.
Wow. And
an incredible backhand
What a two-hand
from Mike.
backhand.
And that ball is in there for Mike. Are you kidding me? Absolutely went for it.
He's going for broke. Oh,
And then a pretty bad time bounce there. So it's side out now.
it's almost like his foot caught the.
So PB-Tulsa is stuck at 20. They have to win on their serve. 2015. And that is going to be championship point winning for PB-Tulsa. What a match. 21-15. PB-Tulsa takes it in the Oklahoma Showdown. And congratulations, PB-Tulsa. You're the champions of OPPL Season 2. As there are hugs and high fives all around. What an amazing matchup to bring you tonight. As we're going to have the trophy presentation in just a moment. We just have to kind of sit back and realize what we just watched, because as we were able to go to a Game 5 Oklahoma Showdown,
All right,
we couldn't be
guys,
more
let's
proud.
give everyone a round of
As
applause.
Jenna talks
What
about
a
this
final.
trophy presentation.
So good. So first up, I'd like to call over Matt, Courtney, Alex, Michael. Let's give them a round of applause. That was an incredible play. Round of applause. They did amazing. Guys, you guys did great. Congratulations. Second place. Any words?
The man of
Hell
few
of a
words.
match. I mean, we gave everybody what they wanted. So hats off to PB-Tulsa. They played great today.
Congrats, guys. Second place in a tough bracket, tough draw. They also went almost undefeated. They went 4-0 in one of their matches. They were incredible all season long. So great job, guys. Congrats. Congrats on second. All right. And then for our champions, PB-Tulsa, on up. Congratulations. This side. Yeah. You know, you gotta be. All right. Congratulations, guys. Your season 2 champions, Alina, Emily, Tom, and Josh. I promise we'll do more pictures later.
As the trophy presentation wraps up, we just want to remind you that we will be doing some
All right.
individual
And then
awards
to wrap
led
up,
by Jenna.
It wouldn't be without some special awards. So we had all the players vote on an MVP and a Spirit Award. So the MVP was actually split. I bugged all the players, everyone voted. We actually had a tie for the MVP. So these two players both took their team to the finals. I think they each only lost one match, I believe, all season. They both had the highest win percentage, so I think the MVP was well earned. We have Michael Moody and Tom Protzek. Now this award is sponsored by Bruce and Suzanne Bodger. Without them and their support, it would not be possible. So you guys, you get your picture? Yeah. Thank you, Bruce and Suzanne Bodger. All right. Second up, we have the Spirit Award. This was sponsored by Ruth and Pete Hessert, Relationship, and their class of the United States Air Force Academy of '84. At the Air Force, they always teach integrity, service before self, and excellence in all you do. This vote was actually spread across so many players, which was great to see. It wasn't just one person that got the votes. So we had a winner and a very, very close runner-up, and we felt that they both deserved this award. So the winner, unfortunately, she is not here, is Brenna Murray. Accepting it on her behalf is going to be Eric. owner of the Twisters. And then I think very fitting, the very close runner-up was Lily. Yeah. Come on.
Twister.
Yes. All right, our last 2 awards are Duper sponsored. So we obviously put all the matches into Duper, and we had our most improved player, and we had our underdog player. So the most improved was the one whose Duper increased the most in our very short season. It increased almost a half. This goes to Josh Nix. All right, and last but not least, our underdog award. So this person is not present here today, but she exhibited the definitely, you should not be scared of her bark, but definitely her bite. She was a very quiet player, but I think hit the hardest out of any of us. So the underdog award is going to Viviana Wilson, if you're watching. Very well earned. She had the most up-wins, the most underdog wins of any player this season. All right, with that, I want to say thank you all for attending season 2 and attending the finals. Huge shout out to Diadem, the Diadem Complex. We used their balls all season. Shout out to the Greens. But without any of this, without you guys, this is not possible. So thank you so much for helping us elevate pickleball in Oklahoma. Season 3 will be right around the corner. We'll have that in 2026. But don't you worry, we will have events throughout the rest of the year. If you want to become involved, please reach out to myself or social media. But we love this. We're so excited to grow pickleball in Oklahoma. So thank you all, and congrats, PB-Tulsa.
As we welcome you back to the booth, we do want to thank you for joining us today. We do want to talk about what our giveaway is, because we're about to transition into giving away our Thrive smoke paddle that we have here. So we'll take a quick commercial break to talk about Thrive. So now, the moment of truth. We are going to be giving away this Thrive smoke paddle. So let's go to our wheel of names and see who's going home with this Thrive smoke paddle. Let's spin that wheel. All right, this is going to be the winner, what we've all been waiting for. And it looks like it's going to be Jessica Sinclair. You are going home with this Thrive smoke paddle. Congratulations. It might be a little sweaty from how much Jacob's been touching on this and practicing his backhand. But we are so thankful that you joined us here at Elare Pickleball. We are going to hopefully see you next season for season 3. My name's Nick Irwin. That's Jacob Malden. And we will see you next season here for the Oklahoma Premier Pickleball League.
All right, folks, that is all we have for today. Again, my name is Daniel Nix, one of the founders of Elare Pickleball, and we are so happy you were able to join us. And again, if you don't already know, Elare Pickleball is a volunteer-ran organization dedicated to capturing the excitement and joy of pickleball for our local community. If you haven't already, go find us on Facebook at Elare Pickleball. Go find us on Instagram. Give us a like, show us some love, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for tuning in.